Hello. Oh, hi. Where's my bat chat at? Good morning. God, I love cannons. Oh, I love cannons. Hello, my darlings. Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. We're chatting and batting. Ooh. Yay. I'm super duper excited for today. It's going to be so much fun. I promise you. I promise you. Hello, all of my darlings. It's so good to have you. Happy Batty Valentine's Day, everybody. Thank you so much for showing up so early. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to wake up in time to be fully prepared to start this day, but I was a good girl last night and I didn't stay up until 2 a.m. scrolling on my phone. I went to bed at around like 12:30 and I woke up at 7:30, so it gave me ample time to get ready for today because we do have a lot on the schedule. I was debating whether or not to read this morning, but I feel like we have enough time. No, I don't need to push it. I used to start Saturday streams at 10 a.m. like for weeks. But, you know, and then I pushed it to 11 and that was fine. But today we have a lot to cover today. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to read our book. We're reading Carmilla. I will actually just want to like see how many pages we have, cuz the first 2 chapters took me not even half an hour to read. So, I think, yeah, this is like pretty fine. Chapter 4 is a little bit longer. That's okay. I mean, this font is really big too, so. Rubes just wanted to sleep in. Rubes, you're allowed to sleep in, you know. But yeah, so I'm going to read a couple chapters of Carmilla by Sheridan Le Fanu. I have the first 2 chapters up on my YouTube channel if you care to listen, this is the vampire book that inspired Dracula. So usually Saturdays is when I read anyway, but today is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be, doing all sorts of stuff. We're starting early, and I'm going to try not to get super sidetracked with a ton of yapping if you will indulge me. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to read, and then we're going to get started on the Valentine's Day cards, but I'm not going to explain the Valentine's Day cards yet to you. I will do that after. Hang on. Okay. You'll always indulge me. Ooh, okay. I like yaps too, but I'll have plenty of time to yap when I'm making the cards. But first, let me say hello to everybody that I missed up there. Scroll all the way up there. Hello, Wolvie. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Krogan. So good to see you. Happy Vampire Day, Nudie. Numbers, hello, my darling. Section, hello, my darling. Happy Valentine's Day. So good to have you. Always a pleasure to see you. Gary, hello. Rubes, hello. My two darling mods. They hold it down in here so very well. Hello, Andrew. Andrew. Hello, Zral. Hello, Ocelot. Hello, Froggish. Hello, Mr. Pro Lurker. So good to see you too. Happy Valentine's Day. Rose Chains Creations. Hello, darling. Thank you so much for being here. I believe we somewhat kind of met yesterday in Rabs' stream. I'm so happy to see you here. Thank you. If you're still here. If not, hi. Red Bear, hello. Good to see you. Who else we got? Scrolling down, scrolling down. Stellar, hello. It's so good to see everyone. Thank you so much for being here once again. We're going to have quite a lot going on today. So for the time being, I have channel points and channel point redeems. A lot of the sound redeems are turned off because we're going to be reading. I also highly suggest that you wait until after we're done reading to cheer any bits or gifts to any subs or subscribe, because I'm going to activate something later on. I'm hyping it up to be this whole huge big deal. It's really not, but yeah, I have a little something cool later, so we're going to have to do the hype later on if you guys can hold off. I mean, you can do whatever you want, actually, but yeah, just hold off on that. And I'm not going to be yapping for too long because we have a lot of ground to cover today. I'm going to be streaming here on Twitch from, 10 a.m. until approximately 3:34-ish, okay? So let's head over to the library so we can get started on this book, okay? Okay. So yeah, for anyone who hasn't been here before, on Saturdays, I like to read to chat because I am somewhat of a librarian. I'm a book enthusiast. And I like to start the weekend with nice, calm, cozy vibes. And I hope that you do too. So you can listen to my voice. I will read to you. If you do end up missing it, I will put the chapters 3 to 4 VOD up on YouTube as well. I have the previous chapters up on YouTube, as well as the full reading of Dracula, which we read before Carmilla. So if you like to listen to audiobooks and you want it to be narrated by me, I would highly recommend going to my YouTube channel and subscribing and watching everything and liking and commenting and all of that stuff. It would mean the world to me. Hello, Antonio. Happy Valentine's Day, darling. Everything is going quite well with me. Thank you so much for asking. How about you? So good to have you. First time here. Yay! We love a first timer. I love a first timer. Well, I hope you enjoy your time here, Rose. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. Obviously, you can ask me or Ahmad. But while I'm streaming, and a lot of you probably already know this, while I'm streaming, while I'm reading, I won't be addressing chat or pausing to welcome people in or say hello, because I'm just, we're reading as though this is me narrating a book, no pauses or anything like that. So save your channel points. Don't do the redeems because most of them are not going to work. You can still do like head pats and cheek squinch and hugs and hydrate and batify and all of that stuff. But yeah, all of the sound redeems are going to be turned off. So we have optimal, cozy vibes, The only way I will pause is if we get a raid, because obviously I'm gonna, welcome in people. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm not gonna explain it. I'm not gonna over explain it like I sometimes tend to do, I think. Mods, if you are around, if we do get any new followers or new people in the chat, please hit them with a welcome message so that they feel nice and warm and fuzzy and welcome. Always had no Valentine. Dono King, I will be your Valentine today. I'm your Valentine, okay? You are all my Valentines, okay? So don't even worry. You have a Valentine this year. It's me. It's me, okay? Having the house to myself and off work and thinking about you in the sweetest way possible. Ooh, ooh. You save that energy for later, maybe, when we go live on a different website. Was willing to pay you for it? You don't have to pay me to be my Valentine. That's crazy. You guys are all very special to me. So, yeah. If you don't have a official Valentine this year, I'll be your official Valentine. I'll be your GF. I'll be your vampire girlfriend. Okay? Yay, Shmuzo. Happy Valentine's Day. So good to see you. Hello, hello. You're so sweet. You're sweet. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. All right, let's put on this cozy ambience, this cozy rain on window and thunder sounds fireplace 10 hours cozy ambient fireplace song. It's not a song. It's more of a vibe. We got to get that. We got to get that over there. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Eee, so nice of you. All right, so boom. Okay, so boom. Let me get out of the way here. Happy Valentine's Day, Excalibur. Thank you so much. Aw. I love that. Thank you. Okay, so let me just go scoot down a little bit more. Just a touch more. Perfect. Oh, yeah. I also always forget to crack open ye old book. So silly. Oh, God. Okay. No, we're not doing the sillies before this. Oh, my God. We're not getting silly before the book. Reading old-time vampire Yuri. Right you are, Excalibur. That is exactly what we're doing. So yeah, we're going to be reading chapters 3 to 4. Again, if you missed the first 2 chapters, it's up on my YouTube channel. It's like a 30-minute listen if you want to get caught up. And yeah, get those giggles out. No giggles. I got some tea. I got my comfy pants on. My nice, cute, pink, loose-fitting, comfy, super soft sweatpants. I got my Valentine's nails still. I can't believe they've held up. I got them rather early. Why does it look unfocused? Unfocused. Yeah. This one is cracked though. I don't know if you can tell, but I'll have to get that fixed next week. But yeah, happy Valentine's Day, Papa Frank. So good to see you. Hi. Happy Valentine's. Valentine's. Okay. This shouldn't take terribly long. So if you guys listen up. If you want me to make you a Valentine's card from scratch, handmade right here on this hand cam, stick around. I'm going to be reading first. It's only going to take maybe 30 to 40 minutes. So if you want a Valentine's card, make sure to check back in because you have to opt in. I'm going to have a whole thingy set up for you guys to opt in to get a Valentine's Day card made by me. There's also options to actually have the card shipped to you, but we'll talk about that after, okay? I don't want to get too ahead of myself, and I don't want to waste too much time because once I get yapping, it's pretty hard to stop. So without further ado, we're going to get started on some Carmilla, okay? If you guys are lurking, I very much appreciate that. You are super awesome and valid. If you do have to mute, please mute your tab and not the actual Twitch player. That really helps. And yeah, if you're just lurking, throw me a check-in every half hour, 45 minutes if you can. You don't even have to say anything, just some emotes in the chat. Really goes a long way for me. But yeah, thank you guys. I love you. So yes. Let me get another sip of tea. That's some good tea. It's not hot though. It's barely even warm. Oh dear. Okay. Hello, Carthulu. Hi. Very good to see you. La 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 la. All right. Okay. You guys ready? Are ya ready, kids? Carmilla by Sheridan Le Fanu, Chapter 3. We compare notes. We followed the cortege with our eyes until it was swiftly lost to sight in the misty wood, and the very sound of the hoofs and the wheels died away in the silent night air. Nothing remained to assure us that the adventure had not been an illusion of a moment, but the young lady, who just at the moment opened her eyes. I could not see, for her face was turned from me, but she raised her head, evidently looking about her, and I heard a very sweet voice ask complainingly, "Where is Mamma?" Our good Madame Perrodon answered tenderly, and added some comfortable assurances. I then heard her ask, "Where am I? What is this place?" And after that she said, "I don't see the carriage, and Matska, where is she?" Madame answered all her questions in so far as she understood them, and gradually the young lady remembered how the misadventure came about, and was glad to hear that no one in or in attendance on the carriage was hurt. And on learning that her mamma had left her here till her return in about 3 months, she wept. I was going to add my consolations to those of Madame Perrodon when Mademoiselle de la Fontaine placed her hand upon my arm, saying, "Don't approach. One at a time is as much as she can at present converse with. A very little excitement would possibly overpower her now. As soon as she is comfortably in bed, I thought, I will run up to her room and see her." My father, in the meantime, had sent a servant on horseback for the physician, who lived about 2 leagues away, and a bedroom was being prepared for the young lady's reception. The stranger now rose, and leaning on Madame's arm, walked slowly over the drawbridge and into the castle gate. In the hall, servants waited to receive her, and she was conducted forthwith to her room. The room we usually sat in as our drawing room is long, having 4 windows that looked over the moat and drawbridge upon the forest scene I have just described. It is furnished in old carved oak, with large carved cabinets, and the chairs are cushioned with crimson Utrecht velvet. The walls are covered with tapestry, and surrounded with great gold frames, the figures being as large as life, in ancient and very curious costume, and the subjects represented are hunting, hawking, and generally festive. It is not too stately to be extremely comfortable, and here we had our tea, for with his It is not too stately to be extremely comfortable, and here we had our tea, for with his usual patriotic leanings, he insisted that the national beverage should make its appearance regularly with our coffee and chocolate. We sat here this night, and with candles lighted, were talking over the adventure of the evening. Madame Perrodon and Mademoiselle de La Fontaine were both of our party. The young stranger had hardly lain down in her bed when she sank into a deep sleep, and those ladies had left her in the care of a servant. "How do you like our guest?" I asked as soon as Madame entered. "Tell me about her." "I like her extremely," answered Madame. "She is, I almost think, the prettiest creature I ever saw, about your age, and so gentle and nice." "She is absolutely beautiful," threw in Mademoiselle, who had peeped for a moment into the stranger's room. "And such a sweet voice," added Madame Perrodon. "Did you remark a woman in the carriage after it was set up again who did not get out?" inquired Mademoiselle. "But only looked from the window?" "No, we had not seen her." Then she described a hideous woman who was gazing all the time from the carriage window, nodding and grinning derisively towards the ladies, with gleaming eyes and large white eyeballs, and her teeth set as if in fury. "Did you remark what an ill-looking pack of men the servants were?" asked Madame. "Yes," said my father, who had just come in. "Ugly, hang-dog-looking fellows as ever I beheld in my life. I hope they may not rob the poor lady in the forest. They are clever rogues, however. They got everything to rights in a minute." "I dare say they are worn out with too long traveling," said Madame. "Besides, looking wicked, their faces were so strangely lean and dark and sullen. I am very curious, I own, but I dare say the young lady will tell you all about it tomorrow, if she is sufficiently recovered." "I don't think she will," said my father with a mysterious smile and a little nod of his head, as if he knew more about it than he cared to tell us. This made us all the more inquisitive as to what had passed between him and the lady in the black velvet, in the brief but earnest interview that had immediately preceded her departure. We were scarcely alone when I entreated him to tell me. He did not need much pressing. "There is no particular reason why I should not tell you. She expressed a reluctance to trouble us with the care of her daughter, saying she is in delicate health and nervous, but not subject to any kind of seizure. She volunteered that, nor to any illusion, being, in fact, perfectly sane." "How very odd to say all that," I interpolated. "It was so unnecessary." "At all events, it was said," he laughed, "and as you wish to know all that passed, which was indeed very little, I tell you. She then said, 'I am making a long journey of vital importance.' She emphasized the word, rapid and secret. I shall return for my child in 3 months. In the meantime, she will be silent as to who we are, whence we come, and whither we are traveling. That is all she said. She spoke very pure French. When she said the word secret, she paused for a few seconds, looking sternly, her eyes fixed on mine. I fancy she makes a great point of that. You saw how quickly she was gone. I hope I have not done a very foolish thing in taking charge of the young lady." For my part, I was delighted. I was longing to see and talk to her, and only waiting till the doctor should give me leave. You who live in towns can have no idea how great an event the introduction of a new friend is, in such a solitude as surrounded us. The doctor did not arrive till nearly 1 o'clock, but I could no more have gone to my bed and slept than I could have overtaken, on foot, the carriage in which the princess in black velvet had driven away. When the physician came down to the drawing-room, it was to report very favorably upon his patient. She was now sitting up, her pulse quite regular, apparently perfectly well. She had sustained no injury, and the little shock to her nerves had passed away quite harmlessly. There could be no harm certainly in my seeing her if we both wished it, and with this permission I sent forthwith to know whether she would allow me to visit her for a few minutes in her room. The servant returned immediately to say that she desired nothing more. You may be sure I was not long in availing myself of this permission. One sec. Our visitor lay in one of the handsomest rooms in the Schloss. It was perhaps a little stately. There was a somber piece of tapestry opposite the foot of the bed, representing Cleopatra with the asps to her bosom, and other solemn classic scenes were displayed, a little faded, upon the other walls. But there was a gold carving and a rich and varied color enough in the other decorations of the room to more than redeem the gloom of the old tapestry. There were candles at the bedside. She was sitting up, her slender, pretty figure enveloped in the soft silk dressing gown, embroidered with flowers and lined with thick quilted silk, which her mother had thrown over her feet as she lay upon the ground. What was it that, as I reached the bedside and had just begun my little greeting, struck me dumb in a moment and made me recoil a step or two from before her? I will tell you. I saw the very face which had visited me in my childhood at night, which remained so fixed in my memory, and on which I had for so many years so often ruminated with horror when no one suspected of what I was thinking. It was pretty, even beautiful, and when I first beheld it, wore the same melancholy expression. But this almost instantly lighted into a strange fixed smile of recognition. There was a silence of fully a minute, and then at length she spoke. I could not. "How wonderful!" she exclaimed. 12 years ago I saw your face in a dream, and it has haunted me ever since." "Wonderful indeed," I repeated, overcoming with an effort the horror that had for a time suspended my utterances. 12 years ago, in vision or reality, I certainly saw you. I could not forget your face. It has remained before my eyes ever since." Her smile had softened. Whatever I had fancied strange in it was gone, and it and her dimpling cheeks were now delightfully pretty and intelligent. I felt reassured and continued more in the vein which hospitality indicated, to bid her welcome and to tell her how much pleasure her accidental arrival had given us all, and especially what a happiness it was to me. I took her hand as I spoke. I was a little shy, as lonely people are, but the situation made me eloquent and even bold. She pressed my hand. She laid hers upon it, and her eyes glowed as, looking hastily into mine, she smiled again and blushed. She answered my welcome very prettily. I sat down beside her, still wondering, and she said, "I must tell you my vision about you. It is so very strange that you and I should have had each of the others so vivid a dream, that each should have seen, I you and you me, looking as we do now, when of course we were both mere children. I was a child about 6 years old, and I awoke from a confused and troubled dream, and found myself in a room, unlike my nursery, wainscoted clumsily in some dark wood, and with cupboards and bedsteads, and chairs and benches placed about it. The beds were, I thought, all empty, and the room itself without anyone but myself in it, and I, after looking about me for some time, and admiring especially an iron candlestick with 2 branches, which I should certainly know again, crept under one of the beds to reach the window, but as I got from under the bed, I heard someone crying. And looking up, while I was still upon my knees, I saw you, most assuredly you, as I see you now, a beautiful young lady with golden hair and large blue eyes, and lips, your lips, you as you are here. Your looks won me. I climbed on the bed and put my arms about you, and I think we both fell asleep. I was aroused by a scream. You were sitting up screaming. I was frightened and slipped down upon the ground, and, it seemed to me, lost consciousness for a moment, and when I came to myself, I was again in my nursery at home. Your face I have never forgotten since. I could not be misled by mere resemblance. You are the lady whom I saw then. It was now my turn to relate my corresponding vision, which I did to the undisguised wonder of my new acquaintance. I don't know which should be most afraid of the other, she said, again smiling. If you were less pretty, I think I should be very much afraid of you, but being as you are, and you and I both so young, I feel only that I have made your acquaintance 12 years ago, and have already a right to your intimacy. At all events, it does seem as if we were destined from our earliest childhood to be friends. I wonder whether you feel as strangely drawn towards me as I do to you. I have never had a friend. Shall I find one now? She sighed, and her fine dark eyes gazed passionately on me. Now the truth is, I felt rather unaccountably towards the beautiful stranger. I did feel, as she said, drawn towards her, but there was also something of repulsion. In this ambiguous feeling, however, the sense of attraction immensely prevailed. She interested and won me. She was so beautiful and so indescribably engaging. She interested and won me. She was so beautiful and so indescribably engaging. Why can't I say that word? Sorry. She interested and won me. She was so beautiful and so indescribably engaging. I perceived now something of languor and exhaustion stealing over her, and hastened to bid her good night. The doctor thinks, I added, that you ought to have a maid to sit up with you tonight. One of ours is waiting, and you will find her a very useful and quiet creature. How kind of you, but I could not sleep. I never could with an How kind of you, but I could not sleep. I never could with an attendant in the room. I shan't require any assistance, and, shall I confess my weakness, I am haunted with a terror of robbers. Our house was robbed once, and 2 servants murdered, so I always lock my door. It has become a habit, and you look so kind, I know you will forgive me. I see there is a key in the lock. She held me close in her pretty arms for a moment and whispered in my ear, "Good night, darling. It is very hard to part with you, but good night. Tomorrow, but not early, I shall see you again." She sank back on the pillow with a sigh, and her fine eyes followed me with a fond and melancholy gaze, as she murmured again, "Good night, dear friend." Young people like, and even love, on impulse. I was flattered by the evident, though as yet undeserved fondness she showed me. I liked the confidence with which she at once received me. She was determined that we should be very near friends. Next day came, and we met again. I was delighted with my companion, that is to say, in many respects. Her looks lost nothing in daylight. She was certainly the most beautiful creature I had ever seen, and the unpleasant remembrance of the face presented in my early dream had lost the effect of the first unexpected recognition. She confessed that she had experienced a similar shock on seeing me, and precisely the same faint antipathy. She confessed that she had experienced a similar shock on seeing me, and precisely the same faint antipathy that had mingled with my admiration of her. We now laughed together over our momentary horrors. End of chapter 3. Stumbling over here. Words is hard. Okay. So, chapter 4 is a little bit longer. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay. My apologies for not being able to read. Words is hard. Okay. Carmilla, chapter 4. Her habits, a saunter. I told you that I was charmed with her in most particulars. There were some that did not please me so well. She was above the middle height of women. I shall begin by describing her. She was slender and wonderfully graceful, except that her movements were languid, very languid indeed. There was nothing in her appearance to indicate an invalid. Her complexion was rich and brilliant. Her features were small and beautifully formed, her eyes large, dark and lustrous. Her hair was quite wonderful. I never saw hair so magnificently thick and long when it was down about her shoulders. I have often placed my hands under it and laughed with wonder at its weight. It was exquisitely fine and soft, and in color a rich, very dark brown, with something of gold. I loved to let it down, tumbling with its own weight, as, in her room, she lay back in her chair, talking in her sweet, low voice. I used to fold and braid it, and spread it out and play with it. Heavens, if I had but known all! I said there were particulars which did not please me. I have told you that her confidence won me the first night I saw her, but I found that she exercised with respect to herself, her mother, her history, everything in fact connected with her life, plans, and people, an ever-wakeful reserve. I dare say I was unreasonable. Perhaps I was wrong. I dare say I ought to have respected the solemn injunction laid upon my father by the stately lady in black velvet. But curiosity is a restless and unscrupulous passion, and no one girl can endure with patience that hers should be baffled by another. What harm could it do anyone to tell me what I so ardently desired to know? Had she no trust in my good sense of honor? Why would she not believe me when I assured her so solemnly that I would not divulge one syllable of what she told me to any mortal breathing? There was a coldness, it seemed to me, beyond her years, in her smiling, melancholy, persistent refusal to afford me the least ray of light. I cannot say we quarreled upon this point, for she would not quarrel upon any. It was, of course, very unfair of me to press her, very ill-bred, but I really could not help it, and I might just as well have let it alone. What she did tell me amounted, in my unconscionable estimation, to nothing. It was all summed up in 3 very vague disclosures. First, her name was Carmilla. Second, her family was very ancient and noble. Third, her home lay in the direction of the west. She would not tell me the name of her family, nor their armorial bearings, nor the name of their estate, nor even that of the country they lived in. You are not to suppose that I worried her incessantly on these subjects. I watched opportunity and rather insinuated than urged my inquiries. Once or twice, indeed, I did attack her more directly, but no matter what my tactics, utter failure was invariably the result. Reproaches and caresses were all lost upon her, but I must add this, that her evasion was conducted with so pretty a melancholy and deprecation, with so many and even passionate declarations of her liking for me, and trust in my honor, and with so many promises that I should at least know all, that I could not find it in my heart long to be offended with her. She used to place her pretty arms about my neck, draw me to her, and lay her cheek to mine, murmur with her lips near my ear, "Dearest, your little heart is wounded. Think me not cruel because I obey the irresistible law of my strength and weakness. If your dear heart is wounded, my wild heart bleeds with yours. In the rapture of my enormous humiliation, I live in your warm life, and you shall die sweetly, die into mine. I cannot help it. As I draw near to you, you, in your turn, will draw near to others, and learn the rapture of that cruelty, which yet is love. So, for a while, seek to know no more of me and mine, but trust me with all your loving spirit." And when she had spoken such a rhapsody, she would press me more closely in her trembling embrace, and her lips and soft kisses gently glow upon my cheek. Her agitations and her language were unintelligible to me. From these foolish embraces, which were not of very frequent occurrence, I must allow, I used to wish to extricate myself, but my energies seemed to fail me. Her murmured words sounded like a lullaby in my ear, and soothed my resistance into a trance from which I only seemed to recover myself when she withdrew her arms. In these mysterious moods I did not like her. I experienced a strange tumultuous excitement that was pleasurable, ever and anon mingled with a vague sense of fear and disgust. I had no distinct thoughts about her while such scenes lasted, but I was conscious of a love growing into adoration, and also of abhorrence. This I know is paradox, but I can make no other attempt to explain the feeling. I now write, after an interval of more than 10 years, with a trembling hand, with a confused and horrible recollection of certain occurrences and situations in the ordeal through which I was unconsciously passing, though with a vivid and very sharp remembrance of the main current of my story. But, I suspect, in all lives there are certain emotional scenes, those in which our passions have been most wildly and terribly roused, that are of all others the most vaguely and dimly remembered. Sometimes after an hour of apathy, my strange and beautiful companion would take my hand and hold it with a fond pressure, renewed again and again, blushing softly, gazing in my face with languid and burning eyes, and breathing so fast that her dress rose and fell with a tumultuous respiration. It was like the ardor of a lover. It embarrassed me. It was hateful and yet overpowering. And with gloating eyes she drew me to her, and her hot lips traveled along my cheek in kisses, and she would whisper, almost in sobs, "You are mine. You shall be mine. You and I are one forever." Then she had thrown herself back in her chair, with her small hands over her eyes, leaving me trembling. "Are we related?" I used to ask. "What can you mean by all this? I remind you perhaps of someone whom you love, but you must not. I hate it. I don't know you. I don't know myself when you look so and talk so." She used to sigh at my vehemence, then turn away and drop my hand. Respecting these very extraordinary manifestations, I strove in vain to form any satisfactory theory. I could not refer them to affectation or trick. It was unmistakably the momentary breaking out of suppressed instinct and emotion. Was she, notwithstanding her mother's volunteered denial, subject to brief visitations of insanity, or was there here a disguise and a romance? I had read in old storybooks of such things. What if a boyish lover had found his way into the house and sought to prosecute his suit in masquerade with the assistance of a clever old adventuress? But there were many things against this hypothesis, highly interesting as it was to my vanity. I could boast of no little attentions such as masculine gallantry delights to offer. Between these passionate moments there were long intervals of commonplace, of gaiety, of brooding melancholy, during which, except that I detected her eyes so full of melancholy fire following me, at times I might have been as nothing to her. Except in these brief periods of mysterious excitement, her eyes were girlish, and there was always a languor about her, quite incompatible with a masculine system and a state of health. In some respects her habits were odd, perhaps not so singular in the opinion of a town lady like you as they appeared to us rustic people. She used to come down very late, generally not till 1 o'clock. She would then take a cup of chocolate, but eat nothing. We then went out for a walk, which was a mere saunter, and she seemed, almost immediately, exhausted, and either returned to the Schloss or sat on one of the benches that were placed, here and there, among the trees. This was a bodily languor in which her mind did not sympathize. She was always an animated talker and very intelligent. She sometimes alluded for a moment to her own home, or mentioned an adventure or situation, or an early recollection, which indicated a people of strange manners, and described customs of which we knew nothing. I gathered from these chance hints that her native country was much more remote than I had first fancied. As we sat thus one afternoon under the trees, a funeral passed us by. It was that of a pretty young girl, whom I had often seen, the daughter of one of the rangers of the forest. The poor man was walking behind the coffin of his darling. She was his only child, and he looked quite heartbroken. Peasants walking 2 and 2 came behind. They were singing a funeral hymn. I rose to mark my respect as they passed, and joined in the hymn they were very sweetly singing. My companion shook me a little roughly, and I turned surprised. She said brusquely, "Don't you perceive how discordant that is?" "I think it very sweet, on the contrary," I answered, vexed at the interruption, and very uncomfortable, lest the people who composed the little procession should observe and resent what was passing. I resumed, therefore, instantly, and was again interrupted. "You pierce my ears," said Carmilla, almost angrily, and stopping her ears with her tiny fingers. "Besides, how can you tell that your religion and mine are the same? Your forms wound me, and I hate funerals. What a fuss! Why, you must die. Everyone must die, and all are happier when they do. Come home." "My father has gone on with the clergyman to the churchyard. I thought you knew she was to be buried today." "She? I don't trouble my head about peasants. I don't know who she is," answered Carmilla, with a flash from her fine eyes. "She is the poor girl who fancied she saw a ghost a fortnight ago, and has been dying ever since, till yesterday, when she expired." "Tell me nothing about ghosts. I shan't sleep tonight if you do." "I hope there is no plague or fever coming. All this looks very like it," I continued. "The swineherd's young wife died only a week ago, and she thought something seized her by the throat as she lay in her bed, and nearly strangled her. Papa says such horrible fancies do accompany some forms of fever. She was quite well the day before. She sank afterwards and died before a week. Well, her funeral is over, I hope, and her hymn sung, and our ears shan't be tortured with that discord and jargon. It has made me nervous. Sit down here, beside me. Sit close. Hold my hand. Press it hard. Hard. Harder. We had moved a little back and had come to another seat. She sat down. Her face underwent a change that alarmed and even terrified me for a moment. It darkened and became horribly livid. Her teeth and hands were clenched, and she frowned and compressed her lips, while she stared down upon the ground at her feet, and trembled all over with a continued shudder as Where was I? Oh my gosh. Where the heck? Okay. It darkened and became horribly livid. Her teeth and hands were clenched, and she frowned and compressed her lips, while she stared down upon the ground at her feet, and trembled all over with a continued shudder as irrepressible as ague. All her energy seemed strained to suppress a fit with which she was then breathlessly tugging, and at length a low convulsive cry of suffering broke from her, and gradually the hysteria subsided. "There! That comes of strangling people with hymns," she said at last. Hold me still. It is passing away." And so gradually it did, and perhaps to dissipate the somber impression which the spectacle had left upon me, she became unusually animated and chatty, and so we got home. This was the first time I had seen her exhibit any definable symptoms of that delicacy of health which her mother had spoken of. It was the first time, also, I had seen her exhibit anything like temper. Both passed away like a summer cloud, and never but once afterwards did I witness on her part a momentary sign of anger. I will tell you how it happened. She and I were looking out of one of the long drawing-room windows, when there entered the courtyard, over the drawbridge, a figure of a wanderer whom I knew very well. He used to visit the Schloss generally twice a year. It was the figure of a hunchback, with the sharp, lean features that generally accompany deformity. He wore a pointed black beard, and he was smiling from ear to ear, showing his white fangs. He was dressed in buff, black, and scarlet, and crossed with more straps and belts than I could count, from which hung all manner of things. Behind, he carried a magic lantern and 2 boxes, which I well knew, in one of which was a salamander, and in the other a mandrake. These monsters used to make my father laugh. They were compounded of parts of monkeys, parrots, squirrels, fish, and hedgehogs, dried and stitched together with great neatness and startling effect. He had a fiddle, a box of conjuring apparatus, a pair of foils and masks to attach to his belt, several other mysterious cases dangling about him, and a black staff with copper ferrules in his hand. His companion was a rough spare dog that followed at his heels, but stopped short, suspiciously at the drawbridge, and in a little while began to howl dismally. In the meantime, the mountebank, standing in the midst of the courtyard, raised his grotesque hat, and made us a very ceremonious bow, paying his compliments very volubly in execrable. Okay, let me try that one again. In the meantime, the mountebank, standing in the midst of the courtyard, raised his grotesque hat, and made us a very ceremonious bow, paying his compliments very volubly in execrable. Oh my god, what is that freaking word? Execrable, guys, execrable. Okay, Sorry, one more time. Execrable. In the meantime, the mountebank, standing in the midst of the courtyard, raised his grotesque hat and made us a very ceremonious bow, paying his compliments very volubly. I can't. Oh my god. Ugh. Volubly? Volubly. Oh my god. Hang on, let me take a drink. Okay. Yeah, English. What is it? Volubly and execrable are two words that I don't know. I need to look up the definitions. Volubly obviously means with volume, but execrable? Execrable. In the meantime, the mountebank, standing in the midst of the courtyard, raised his grotesque hat and made us a very ceremonious bow, paying his compliments very volubly in execrable French and German not much better. Then, disengaging his fiddle, he began to scrape a lively air to which he sang with a merry discord, dancing with ludicrous airs and activity that made me laugh in spite of the dog's howling. Then he advanced to the window with many smiles and salutations, and his hat in his left hand, his fiddle under his arm, and with a fluency that never took breath, he gabbled a long advertisement of all his accomplishments and the resources of the various arts which he placed at our service, and the curiosities and entertainments which it was in his power at our bidding to display. Will your ladyships be pleased to buy an amulet against the Upir, which is going like the wolf, I hear, through these woods? He said, dropping his hat on the pavement. They are dying of it right and left, and here is a charm that never fails, only pinned to the pillow, and you may laugh in his face. These charms consisted of oblong slips of vellum, with cabalistic ciphers and diagrams upon them. Carmilla instantly purchased one, and so did I. He was looking up, and we were smiling down upon him, amused. At least I can answer for myself. His piercing black eye, as he looked up in our faces, seemed to detect something that fixed for a moment in his curiosity. In an instant he unrolled a leather case full of all manner of odd little steel instruments. See here, my lady, he said, displaying it and addressing me. I profess, among other things less useful, the art of dentistry. Plague take the dog, he interpolated. Silence, beast! He howls so that your ladyships can scarcely hear a word. Your noble friend, the young lady at your right, has the sharpest tooth, long, thin, pointed like an awl, like a needle. Ha ha! With my sharp and long sight, as I look up, I have seen it distinctly. Now, if it happens to hurt the young lady, and I think it must, here am I. Here are my file, my punch, my nippers. I will make it round and blunt, if her ladyship pleases, no longer the tooth of a fish, but of a beautiful young lady as she is. Hey? Is the young lady displeased? Have I been too bold? Have I offended her? The young lady indeed looked very angry as she drew back from the window. How dares that mountebank insult us so? Where is your father? I shall demand redress from him. My father would have had the wretch tied up to the pump and flogged with a cart whip and burnt to the bones with a cattle brand. She retired from the window a step or two and sat down, and had hardly lost sight of the offender when her wrath subsided as suddenly as it had risen, and she gradually recovered her usual tone, and seemed to forget the little hunchback and his follies. My father was out of spirits that evening. On coming in, he told us that there had been another case very similar to the two fatal ones which had lately occurred. The sister of a young peasant on his estate, only a mile away, was very ill, had been, as she described it, attacked very nearly in the same way, and was now slowly but steadily sinking. All this, said my father, is strictly referable to natural causes. These poor people infect one another with their superstitions, and so repeat in imagination the images of terror that have infested their neighbors. But that very circumstance frightens one horribly, said Carmilla. How so? Inquired my father. I am so afraid of fancying I see such things. I think it would be as bad as reality. We are in God's hands. Nothing can happen without his permission, and all will end well for those who love him. He is our faithful Creator. He has made us all and will take care of us. Creator? Nature, said the young lady in answer to my gentle father. And this disease that invades the country is natural. Nature. All things proceed from nature, don't they? All things in the heaven, in the earth, and under the earth act and live as nature ordains. I think so. The doctor said he would come here today, said my father, after a silence. I want to know what he thinks about it, and what he thinks we had better do. Doctors never did me any good, said Carmilla. Then you have been ill? I asked. More ill than you ever were, she answered. Long ago? Yes, a long time. I suffered from this very illness, but I forget all but my pain and weakness, and they were not so bad as are suffered in other diseases. You were very young then? I dare say. Let us talk no more of it. You would not wound a friend. She looked languidly in my eyes, and passed her arm around my waist lovingly, and led me out of the room. My father was busy over some papers near the window. Why does your papa like to frighten us? Said the pretty girl with a sigh and a little shudder. He doesn't, dear Carmilla. It is the very furthest thing from his mind. Are you afraid, dearest? I should be very much if I fancied there was any real danger of my being attacked, as those poor people were. You are afraid to die? Yes, everyone is. But to die as lovers may, to die together, so that they may live together. Girls are caterpillars while they live in the world, to be finally butterflies when the summer comes. But in the meantime there are grubs and larvae, don't you see? Each with their peculiar propensities, necessities, and structure. So says Monsieur Buffon in his big book in the next room. Later in the day the doctor came and was closeted with Papa for some time. He was a skillful man of 60 and upwards. He wore powder and shaved his pale face as smooth as a pumpkin. He and Papa emerged from the room together, and I heard Papa laugh and say as they came out, Well, I do wonder at a wise man like you. What do you say to hippogriffs and dragons? The doctor was smiling and made answer, shaking his head. Nevertheless, life and death are mysterious states, and we know little of the resources of either. And so they walked on, and I heard no more. I did not then know what the doctor had been broaching, but I think I guess it now. End of chapter 4. Yay! Well, well, well. We have some developments in the world of Carmilla. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining me for the reading. Damn, that one word really tripped me up. Holy crap. I was doing so well until that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so, so much. Also, hi thither, I see you there. And Lars, hello, if you're still here. Hi, so good to see you guys. Yay. Da, 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 da. How are you guys? How's everyone going? It really is execrable. What is execrable? Hang on. Somebody look it up for me while I go and enable all of the sound redeems and bit redeems and such. Give me one sec. La, 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 la. I totally forgot to even disable the sound things, but that's okay because everyone was on their best behavior. Clearly. Isn't that right? Do, do, do. Thank you for the 66 bits, Nudie. Thank you for batifying me. My lord. La, 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 la. Honestly, reading Carmilla, like, the language flows to me a lot easier than Dracula did, which is interesting because this book is older, I suppose. But I suppose Lefanu, I mean, obviously two different writing styles, as is even modern day books. But yeah, I just find it like kind of flowier, easier to read at some points, except for when random words completely baffle me and like make me trip up so hardcore. Okay, let's see. Okay, got the channel points turned on. Let me turn on these as well. Boop, boop, boop. Do 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 do. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Wait for the bits. Wait, wait. I must enable something very special. So hang on. Patience, patience. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. I always have Donkey Kong Country music stuck in my head. Beep beep boop. Beep boo dee boo doo. Do 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 do. Okay, so close. 1 second. Patience, patience, my darlings. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Okay, I think those are turned on now, so if there just so happens to be a hype train at some point, you might witness something very cool. Let me turn
I thought
this
you had a
back
stank
on.
booty, Gunter. My bad.
Okay, Gary. Happy Valentine's Day. Can't really stay too long, but wanted to say hi and wish you a good day. Thank you, Omega. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Appreciate you saying hello and popping in. So nice of you. I hope you have a lovely Saturday. Okay. One moment. I have my bowl that I had my parfait in. Finish the sentence. Oh my freaking god. Thank you, Solid. Thank you, Lars, for the 401 bits. Okay, let me see. I don't remember the full lyrics, so let me look it up. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. Ah. Let's see. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I ever met. But you can bet before we're through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you. I don't remember like the next thing. be a man. We must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Man, Mulan rules. What a good fucking movie that was. Coolio, okay. Coolie Magoolie. What? Hang on. Let's do this. Yay. Very good stuff. I also love that one song from Little Mermaid. Hang on. What? I don't even remember. I don't even know what the name of the song is. Little Mermaid song. What is it? Oh, Part of Your World. Part of Your World is one of my favorite songs to sing, especially in the shower. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl, the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you'd think, sure, she's got everything. I've got I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see 'em dancing, walking around on those, what do you call 'em? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these? I don't know this part. I don't know how it flows. What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Bet you on land they understand. Bet they don't reprimand their daughters.
Thank you for hugging
bright
Mommy.
young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand. Cute, cute. Bleh. What's bleh? See, Sarcastico, thank you for the 50 bits. Oh, Lars, well, I have something for you. Give me one little moment. Let me make this bigger. Make it bigger. Bigger. Let me get, you said bleh before. Oh, I thought you were like, ew, like bleh. This sucks. Oh my god. Okay. Bleh. Meh. Siegfried, thank you for the 5 stream streak, my darling. Thank you for streaking and freaking in here with me. I appreciate you. What was I gonna do? Oh yes, I have to make the opt-in thing. So let me see. Delete emote only and poll marker boo. Raid requests no. Shout out slow. What is it? How do I do that again? Announce. How do I don't remember. Poll. Solid. Thank you for the bits. Nudie, thank you for the bits. How the fuck? I forget how to do that. Hang on. Block, unblock, no. Okay, hang on. How do I do that? Is it through the chat bot? Thank you for the hugs, Antonio. I'm sorry, I was busy singing like a doofus. Thank you. Thank you for the bits, Froggish. It's like a raffle, right? Hang on. Raffle? No. Do I do it through Nightbot? I think it might be through Nightbot. Wanna see 'em dancing, walking around on those. Okay, yes, it's the keyword giveaway. Hang on, keyword giveaway. Wanna see 'em dancing. Thank you for the beats. How do I do this? Keyword. Okay, here we go. Next. All right, so the keyword is gonna be V-Day. Remove spammers. What? Okay. I think that's basically it. Raffle browser VA? What? Oh my god, Solid. Thank you so much for the 40 stream streak. Holy shit. Thank you for streaking and freaking with me all day. All of these days, all of these past 40 days. Okay, guys, here we go. So, I'm gonna start making our Valentine's Day cards. So, I have a couple of things to mention off the top before we get started on that. I'll make you your very own personalized Valentine card with stickers and drawings and poems and everything. You have to opt in, and there will be a cutoff time because, you know, I won't be able to do this all day. So if you want to opt in to get yourself a Valentine card made, you have to type the word V-Day, like so. So before you do that, please, if you are not going to be like somewhat active or checking back in with the stream, please don't. Because I want the people who are basically, you know, going to be here and participate to have the priority. And I don't want to have like a million people in here who like don't give a crap about it. So yes. Also, if you would like, I will mail you. Oh, we're also on an ad break. Hang on, I'm gonna pee really quick while we're on an ad break, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna re-explain everything. Okay, give me 1 second. Thank you for the bits, Newt. Okay, one sec. I gotta pee so bad. Okay. All right. Let me reiterate, and now that we're off the ad break and non-subscribers can hear me. All right. So I'm going to be making Valentine cards
Now we aren't
by
strangers,
hand
are we?
for you
Now we
guys.
aren't strangers,
Oh my goodness.
are
Metal Lord 395 and I'm sorry for butchering that. Thank you guys so much for following. Welcome to the Stargazer stream with me, Lily Danger, your vampire enchantress. Hello, hello. Hi. So good to have you. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, Metal Lord. By the way, if you are a Lord of Metal, why don't you tell me your favorite metal band, huh? Thank you for the lurk, Nudie. Have a good shower. I showered this morning too. Happy Valentine's Day. So yes, I'm making Valentine cards by hand. I
But
got
daddy
all
is a
sorts of
state of mind, you know what I'm
supplies.
saying? I'm your daddy.
Ooh, okay. Hi, Daddy. Ooh, I haven't seen that for a while. Yes, please only opt in if you really care about it. If you are indifferent to receiving a Valentine card, do not opt in. Please, please, so that we can save some time for people who really care. Also, I am very much willing to send you the Valentine card in the mail. That's right, in the mail. I will mail it to you. Do not give me your address yet. If you want it mailed to you, please DM me on Discord privately. Don't message it in the community server either, okay? I swear, cross my heart, hope to die, that I will not retain your information, and once I have it written down, I'll even delete it from our DMs, okay? You do not have to do this if you just, want the cool, fun, cute Valentine made, and I'll keep it. I don't have to send it to you, but if you want it sent to you, I'm more than willing to do that. So yes, you will have to opt in by saying the keyword, which is V-Day. And I'm also gonna pin a message. And the cutoff time is gonna be, I think, 12:30. Also, can I please have a mod remind me to do one for Zell? Because Zell's not present and I know that he wants one. PJs are cute. Well, I mean, this is just a sweater, but yeah. Thank you. Okay, let me pin that. I will unpin it myself. Love friendly vampire girls, my queen. I actually want to make a project about them. Can I tell you more on Discord? Oh, sure. Ooh, guys. My forever Valentine is here. Hello, my love. Guys, this is my husband.
It's
Hi, beautiful husband. Hi.
I mean,
okay, I'm gonna adjust my camera.
But
oh, he's so nervous sometimes. Hang on. My mat is so gnarly.
there was I think
Bill, my darling, say something. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna quickly. Bye, Bill. Aw, he's so well spoken. Hang on. Let me just do something real quick. Ugh. I do have a list. I don't know how to like share it with you guys, but it's fine, including Zell. I do have a list here, like the Nightbot list. How are we gonna do this? Okay, I have to. Ow. One moment, everybody. Okay, maybe this will work. Not quite. Look at the stains. I'm a slob. Fucking gross. But also, Happy V-Day! Okay, this is, I think, better. My address is actually 1234 Spank Me Drive. Of course. Oh! Uh-oh! Oh my god. The fucking... The sound effects on that were so unsettling. Okay. So, I'll give you guys a little look. Let me bring this forward. I don't know. These are our peeps right now. So I'm gonna choose the first person. Zeno, hi! Happy Valentine's Day! Oh, I'm so glad you like the nails. All right, this will be temporary. Don't worry, I'm not gonna have this screen up the whole time. This is just so you guys can see the list. The list. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Go back. Go back. We'll do this. Okay, done. All right. So if you've already opted in, don't do the keyword again, because it doesn't like that. So don't do that. Yeah, just do it. It's okay. Don't worry. No worries. Like it's fine. I had it set so, well, it was automatically set, so if you do it multiple times, it like discounts you. It'll mark it as spam, but I disabled that, so it's all good. All right, let's choose a winner. The first one is Schmoozo. Yay! Schmoozo's our first winner. Yay! Okay, Schmoozy, are you ready for a Valentine Day card? He's like, never mind. No, I'm good. I'm never mind. All right, I'll show you what the options are. Zabadadoo. Zibidazop. I need to put on something a little bit more lively music-wise, so let's put on the blood rave, baby. All right. Yay, Schmoozo. Bolts! Oh my goodness. Hello, darling. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh my god. Can I please get a shout out for Bolts? Please, please, please. Want to do a Bob today as well? A Bob? Who's a Bob? What's Bob? Sping Bing? Hello? I have no idea.
I love you, bitch.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
I ain't gonna never
oh my
stop
God.
loving you.
Guys, if
bitch.
you haven't already, please do yourself a favor and go follow Bolts the Mechanic. They are a wonderful friend of mine and a fantastic streamer, and just applied for partners, so let's go help them out. I absolutely love watching Bolt's streams. They are so fun, and they are just like a magnificently fun and kind and entertaining and funny person. Happy Valentine's Day, my one and only vampire queen. Can't chat right now, swamped at work, but please save me a spot for later, and I'll try to be here for it.
Beat the devil out of it.
Thank you. Thank you for beating the devil out of it. Zell, if you can, real quick, just type in V-Day, capital V, lowercase D-A-Y, and it'll put you on the list. Gee willikers. Thank you for the bite, though. You are so tasty and delicious. Oh, Bob the Ross. Rob Boss. Got you. I don't think we're going to have time. For some reason, I always think that days are longer than they actually are. So I don't think I'm going to have time to paint, but yeah. Guys, only opt in to get a Valentine card if you're, you know, going to be around to receive it. But yeah, I got some markers. Let's get these out. Shamuzo, you're first. They do typically have 24 hours, but I keep forgetting that I scheduled my spicy stream for 5 p.m. So I have a lot less time than usual to do things. Alright, so we got lots of colored markers. Why are there crumbs everywhere? I haven't even eaten anything. And I got lots of Valentine stickers. Lots of Valentine stickers. Did you want to do it later, the spicy stream? No, I'm going to try to stay on schedule. I scheduled it for 5 so that, like, people in other time zones can, like, come. Because usually we start at, like, 6 or 7. And then it's like midnight 1, 2 a.m. for our Euro friends or people on the other side of the planet. So I was just trying to keep it like a little bit earlier than I normally would schedule a spicy stream. Okay, Schmoozo, here's the deal. I got different colored papers. We got every color under the sun. We got the Roy G. Bivs up in here. We even got black. Please don't choose black because I don't have anything to write on black with. But yeah, we can do green, red, brown, purple, orange, pink, yellow, blue. What would you like? Oh yeah, I gotta get my lipstick too so I can kiss, so I can put a kiss print on it. Hang on. Don't worry, I got lipstick right over here. Just in case. I don't think I can put on lipstick without looking in a mirror, so we'll get that going right there. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Here we go. Beautiful green. Okay, beautiful green. So schmoozy, do you have like a favorite animal or a favorite food or a favorite flower or anything like that? Okay. Wonder if I can make this even higher so you guys can see like more stuff. There we go. Please forgive the stains. Axolotl, they look so dumb. They are so cute. They look so dumb. But they are very adorable. All right. All right, so let's see. What are we gonna... Let's do... Red on green looks way Christmassy, so I think I'll do a dark blue. Oh yeah, I also have this washi tape, washi tape. I don't quite know what it is, but I want to decorate it. Hey, Forrest! Happy Valentine's Day, darling. So good to see you. Rah. Okay. It's got these like different sparkly tapes, which are like, ooh, so pretty. Okay. Oh yeah, do I have my scissors? Yes. Guys, don't worry. I got my bat scissors. Pff, obviously. Can't be a vampire without bat scissors. Where's the start of this? How do I unroll the tape? This is crazy. Oh my god. Why is the music going back to sad? Sad. There we go.
You must bounce on it.
Blue, you were gonna pick blue as well? Oh my god.
Crazy style.
Same brain, twin. Same brain. By the way, guys, I am willing to take song requests today, but they have to be good. Wait, I don't know what I'm signing myself up for. Maybe not, maybe not. Bat Scissors, a true goth classic. For real. For real. Okay. Okay. So, please don't mind if there's like some relative jankiness to these. I'm not a professional, despite what you may think. That's pretty though. Is that not pretty? That's cute. Oh my goodness. It's already so cute.
Over
Ooh.
centuries, a loathsome beast I lay within the darkest pit. Till you did wake me, enchantress, and stirred me from my grave. You are my affliction.
Cozy. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you for the bluster. Oh my goodness. We're gonna need to carry that energy with us all day. Oof. Oh, my husband, my vampire husband. Oh, how I love him. Thank you for the head pats, you sweet darling. Whoop. Don't roll away, silly. Oh. Okay. Caught it between these big ol' thick ass thighs. Thank God. Okay. So, let's see. What the heck? Ooh! Hey! Oh my goodness, I like that. Thank you for that. Thank you, Zral. Oh my god, cute. Thank you for filling the screen with love. Okay. Here we go. Also, by the way, if you guys feel like it at all, feel free to ask me any questions, because I'd love to yap while we're doing this. Or let me know if you're planning any nice Valentine things today, or, you know, what you doing. Oh my god, it's really hard to do stuff with long nails. Oh my gosh, my mommy's here! Can I please get a shout out for Cav, please? Hello, darling. Hi. How are you doing? Such an honor to have you. I'm just making Valentine's cards. Hello.
I love you,
Guys,
bitch.
please go follow
I ain't gonna never
my
stop loving you,
VTuber mama.
bitch.
She made this gorgeous, beautiful beast that you are seeing right here with all of these jiggles and giggles. Please, please go follow her. She is a fantastic, beautiful, wonderful artist. The vibes are immaculate. Oh, happy Valentine's Day. Feel so blessed to know you. Feel so blessed to exist at the same time as you. Okay, that should hold up.
Forevermore.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 6 months. Can I please get some love and hype in the chat for my very own mother? For my mother dearest, please. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. You are magical. Wow, 6 months? That's crazy. No way. Alright, let's do a purple heart, obviously. Gotta do a purple heart. Who would I even be? This is just to keep the tape on because low-key got this from the dollar store and I have very little faith in its ability to withstand most things. So this is just a little... See what I mean? This one already popped off. Shit. And I didn't get any glue, so... Shit. Oh my god. And my nails are like grown out, so it's like even extra hard to do stuff. Like, why do I do this to myself? Honestly, what's happening here? Okay. I'm gonna look up a picture of an axolotl because the last time I tried to draw one from memory, it was horribly embarrassing. Nails are slay. Thank you, my darling. Yes, got them the Valentine's theme going on, but I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get new nails like next week because my thumb is like cracked off. Hang on. Also, let me make sure that it's focused. There we go. Nails look lovely. Thank you. Thank you. What is it, Zeno? What is it? Is it okay if just for today you can be my Valentine, Lily? I love friendly vampires, but I understand. Absolutely, Metal Lord. I would love to be your Valentine. Please be my Valentine as well. You don't have to worry at all. You are more than welcome to be my Valentine. Okay. Here we go. Okay. And then they have these little oval type looking heads. Any sex shop Valentine's Day stories? I don't know. I mean, I used to have this blind couple that would come in all the time, and because they couldn't see, they would ask to like touch everything. And when they came, they were always so sweet and so funny. And one of them was British and the other one wasn't. And I would drop everything to like assist them because they were so funny. So I'd take them around and these guys, like, they were freaks. Like, it was a male female couple. They were freaky. They loved some sizes. They liked sizes. So I would, like, you know, break open a toy and be like, what do you think about this? And they would be like touching it and feeling it and like stroking it, and they'd always be like, I don't think it's girthy enough. I'd just be like, okay, well, let me interest you in something else. Yes, Cav, I don't know if you're up on my lore, but I used to work for a sex toy store, and then I got promoted internally to the corporate company where I worked for many years. And then during that is when I started doing like audios and voice acting. I was involved in a lot of the development, a lot of the marketing, a lot of the copywriting and editing, and basically everything. I became like the right hand man, woman of the owner. And, well, they eventually ended up laying me off. I low-key got fired because of reasons we won't get into. It was of no fault of my own. And mind you, like, they did offer me a different position within the company, but they wanted me to move back to managing a store. And I was like, I can't, because let me tell you why. I didn't tell them this, but I couldn't, because I was like, if I go back to managing a store, I will not have the same amount of time to work on like my audios and voice acting and writing and stuff. And like, this is my passion and I love it. So I refused, and they were like, okay, well, we're gonna have to lay you off. So yeah, that happened. So that's where I come from. But yeah, it was fun. And streaming, yeah, of course. She invented the 3D scan special edition concept. Nope. Nope. If I did, I would be probably insanely rich. But I do like your embellishments. Solid. How's this? Schmoozo, do you like this? Isn't this cute? Okay. I'm gonna really try not to spend a terrible amount of time on every single one. Oh shit, and they still fired. Yeah, they fired my... They framed it as I'm being laid off because there wasn't enough work in the head office, which was bullshit. The owner was just mad because I refused to manage the store again. Well, one of the stores. And I was just like, you know what? I really love streaming and I really love what I'm doing with like audio and content creation. So, oh, you did? You did? Okay, so you did know. But yeah, I was like, no, I can't give this up. This is like makes me happy and like what I want to do. And like low key, I was making a little bit more money doing this type of stuff than they were paying me, which is insane. So yeah. Yes, I am a full-time content creator and I have been for over a year. I went officially full-time after being laid off last September. Not the September that just passed in 2025, but in 2024, September, late September, early November is when I left that and went full-time into content creation. So I have been completely self-sustaining myself with content creation for well over a year now, to much success, passion, and happiness. So follow your dreams, kids. But yeah, let me write a quick message to Schmoozo. Thank you for being a friend. You're my favorite schmoozy woozy. There we go. Cute. Very cute. All right, let me give it a schmooch. I haven't put this lipstick on in a while, so. And it's a little bit more purpley than my model's color, but that should be okay. It's not as pigmented as I remember. I guess this is probably why I don't really use this lipstick. Okay. It actually, like, it does. Yeah, like my model's lipstick is like generally more of a like an old crimson, like a dried blood. But if it were to be purple, it would certainly be this color. Here we go. You got my saliva on there too. Big smooch. And there you go. That's for you, Schmoozo. Woohoo! Thank you so much. I hope you like it. And Schmoozo, again, if you would like it, I would be happy to send it to you in the mail. But no pressure, of course. So, yeah, if you want to send me your mailing address in my DMs and I'll send it to you. If not, no worries at all, my darling. But yes, thank you so much for being part of the Fang Gang. Much love to you, Schmoozy. So glad to know you. All right, guys, let's see who's next on the list here. Also, oh, guys, thank you. So proud of you. That is a feat not everyone can do. It's impressive. Thank you so much for saying that. It means everything to me. I really am not one to lay down and take being directed by other people for long. You know, I've always done my own thing. I've always been inclined to. Physically incapable of not doing. What am I trying to say? If I don't want to do shit, I physically can't do it. Like, it's just not going to work for me. So I think it was inevitable that I would find this path because my actual life passion has always been writing, and I've always intended on going down a route of creativity, especially like writing and stuff. So yeah, this really helps. This gives me that outlet to write and be creative, and one day I will write and publish a novel, and you guys will know about it. You guys will be the first to know about it, probably. Super proud of you for going after it like this and really chasing your dream. You motivate and inspire me to do the same. I love to hear that. That's like one of the best things that I could possibly hear. If I can inspire people to just go for it and screw the rest, just do what you want to do, then by all means do it. Life is so short. You can't waste your best years rotting in places you don't want to be, and you have the strength and the capability to make your own life and carve your own path. I know that you can.
Now we aren't strangers, are we?
Ayuk's Big P. Thank you so much for the follow, darling. Welcome to the Stargazer stream with me, Lily Danger, your vampire mommy, and your Valentine for the day. Hi, Schmoozo. Thank you so much for the 245 bits, you sweet darling. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aww. Always follow your ambition. Absolutely, always follow your heart. Please. You have to. You owe it to yourself. Life is so short. Our time, you know it. Like, look at how we're almost halfway through February and 2026 just started. Time goes by so fast. You absolutely must live your life the way you want to. You must pursue happiness with diligence, okay? It's very important. Takes a lot of both talent and effort to achieve success like this. Congratulations. It's been great to be here for your professional career and seeing your growth and development, everything new you try. Oh, solid, thank you. It's such an honor to have you. You are just one of the nicest, fucking most lovely people. And yes, you being here really, really is a treat every single day. But we're gonna re-roll now. Let's go back. Oh, sure. Let's go back. Oh, sure. All right. Next on the list, we got Antonio. Antonio, are you here still? I don't know if Antonio's still here. Maybe not. If people aren't here, I'm gonna save them on a list and do them last. Not this paper. He is. There you are, Antonio. Hello, my darling. You are next up on the list. So, my sweet Valentine, Antonio, what color paper would you like? Hi, Nex. Hello. Happy Valentine's Day, darling. You will buy my book, Zeno. Thank you. The username is a bit complicated to say. So the P stands for princess. Oh, okay, big princess. So good to have you. Let's go with purple. Oh, a man after my heart. A man after my heart. Absolutely. Let's do purple. Ooh. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-ba, Also, guys, Beano is here with me. I can't do bean cam while I have the hand cam on, but please know that he is in his comfy spot and he is a dog loaf right now. Antonio, my darling, do you have a favorite animal or a favorite flower or a favorite thing to do or a favorite food or anything like that? I know I already said it, but you're truly an amazing person, Lily, and I'm proud to be a follower and listener. Thank you for always being one of the funniest you that you could be. Thank you, my darling. That's so sweet. Vino, hi. So proud of you, Lily. You're a real source of inspiration, and even I'm still new to this lovely community. I'm enjoying my stay, and your personality and content makes my day better and brighter. Aw, Ocelot, thank you. That's so sweet. It's my honor and pleasure. Thank you for being here. I'm always so thrilled to have new people join and become part of the community. As much I love my OGs, don't get me wrong. My OGs and my regulars, my longtime fangstas are like very dear to me, but there is something very special and magical about having new people come in and stick around. I do love it. It makes my heart very, very warm and fuzzy. Let's do a heart-shaped bat. Ooh, a bat. I can definitely do that. Okay, let's do... I'm gonna give you a silver tape. A silver tape, silver bells. No, we're not doing Christmas songs. No. Oh my god, these are like kind of hard to get started. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, come on. Oh, I'm making a mess of this one. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's...
And it was all for the life that the skeletons came to life. The bones are their money, so are the worms. They pull your hair up, but not out to turn into a man and have another chance at life. But if they pull it out, they turn to bone.
So dumb. I'll never get over that. So are the worms.
Forevermore.
Reiku, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 4 months. Can I please get some love and hype in the chat? Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Hello. The vibes you bring, Lily, are always a delight for sure. You are so cute. Thank you. Oh my goodness. In their world, bones equal dollars. Okay, another nice little silver accent. This is pretty. How pretty, guys. Antonio, I don't know if you're on Discord, but if you're not, you can DM me on Twitter or somewhere else. Just let me know, and I'll send you the card if you want. Again, no pressure, and that goes for everybody. If you get a card
Now we aren't
from
strangers, are we?
then I will send it to you in the mail. Mr. Nubs 94, thank you so much for the follow, darling. Welcome to the Stargazer stream. How are you? So good to have you. Happy Valentine's Day, love. I'll give you some holographic stickers as well. Reddit or Twitter would be fantastic because I don't know your Discord. Well, if you're on Discord, my username is just Lily Danger. But if other things work better for you, then that's totally fine by me too. Let's also do a little one of these little hearts. What you want? Yes, Reddit is fine too. If you do, it's just kind of difficult sometimes because if you like DM me on certain things, like Reddit's fine. Twitter should be fine, but yeah, if we're not mutuals, it might go into like the requests, so I'll have to see. But yeah, just let me know where you end up DMing me, and then we'll make it work from there. What you need. What you want. What you need. And then we'll do more purple hearts at the bottom. Because why not? Go crazy with it. Oh yeah, I also have these ones too. There's so many options. Ooh, let's do a kiss mark. A little seal. Smoocheroo on disc. Okay. 2 questions. What you want. What you need. Okay. And I'm gonna do this one in red. A heart-shaped bat. Okay. Let's see. He got little teeth. Little eyes. And his wings, of course. Let's give him little legs. Just little legs. And some ears. Can I please get some raves up in here? So good. There we go. Hell yeah. Cute little guy, right? Okay. Always being so sweet. I'm happy to know you. I don't like, I'm kind of like experimenting with my signature. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that one. I love stealing. I love taking things. I haven't, yeah. You know how like people have their like little autograph signature kind of down? I'm trying to figure out mine, but I don't know. Thank you. Please stop suspending me. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day. Just putting on some lipstick. All right, boom. Whoop. More saliva for you. Yay, there you go, Antonio. Woo. That's for you. Thank you so much. Thank you for always giving me your delicious blood. I appreciate it. You are magnificent. Do you think you can lessen the chat delay on your end? What does that mean? Lessen the chat delay? There is no delay. Solid one. Can I get a Pochaco themed card too? Can you send it to someone other than me? Oh, don't even worry about it. I know exactly what you mean, and I'm already locked in. No, it's not delayed for me. I'm just locked in. All right, time to do the next one. La, 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 la. Hang on, I want to make this better. Let's do this. Okay, next. Boom. Metal Lord. Metal Lord. Lord of Metal, are you still here? It's your turn. Zell's gonna love it. I didn't say it was for Zell. If you would like your Valentine card, it is your turn, my darling. If you do not claim in a couple of minutes, I will... Yes, Metal Lord, hello. It is your turn to receive a Valentine card, my sweet. So, what color paper would you like for your Valentine card? Please don't pick black, because then nothing will show up, and I don't have anything to write on the black with. Oh my gosh, Southern, hi! Happy Valentine's Day, Southern. How are you? Boop, 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 boop. Blue, you got it. You got it, my dear. Whoa. Metal Lord, do you have a favorite animal or a favorite flower or a favorite cartoon or a favorite hobby? Anything. Something to give me a little theme to work with. Let me know. What I made black, it's because black is in the papers, see? I didn't choose it. I just bought a thing of construction paper. Do you guys call it construction paper where you're from? Make it vampire zombie themed. Yes! Oh my god. I love that. Absolutely can do. Can do. All right, what goes good? Let's do the black sparkly tape. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this. Okay. Hopefully we'll have an easier time getting this one off. Oh. Oh. So sticky. Very sticky. Love friendly undead monsters. Me too. Okay. Put that aside. Thank you for all the raves. Okay. Sparkles. Sparkles, sparkles everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Okay. Lovely. I want to dance. Ooh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Ooh, there's a little thing stuck to it. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think it's part of the tape. Okay. Oh my god, it's stuck on my nails. So weird. What the heck? Yay, Southern! Yay! Two of my OCs are a vampire princess and a zombie who is a female Frankenstein. Both are kind-hearted and friendly. That's so cute! I love that. Well, vampires are definitely my favorite. I mean, obviously. Maybe I'm a little biased. Maybe I'm a touch biased. Let's get some of these cool ones. Ooh, get that off of there. And I'll give you this one. Cute. And I like things symmetrical, so I'm going to do another red sticker right here. Cute. Let's see what our other options are in here. Oop, I dropped one of the cards. Let's get one of these flowers. I love flowers. I love them. Even though I'm not very good at gardening at all whatsoever, still love it. Still love flowers. I got a humidifier for my bedroom, and I have a money tree in my bedroom that my mom got for me a long time ago. And like, it's always been doing fine, but since I have the humidifier on in the room, it's been flourishing. Like, it's doing so good. I think that shapeshifters are really interesting, but they're not as much in media as other creatures. That's true. Shapeshifters are really cool. I love shapeshifters because of my love for Pennywise. Okay, what should this one say? Okay, I know. Wait. Okay, I got one. My love for you is undying. And we'll put a little gravestone there with a little rest in peace. Just like our little emote. Yay! And then I'll do a little vampire. Just a little vampire. This is a silly looking vampire. I'm not gonna lie. I never said these were gonna be super professional, so please forgive me if they are silly looking. Let me color in her hair. I got a money tree.
I am not
for my
the
mom.
danger.
It died
I
in a
am
month.
in danger.
How is that possible? Money trees are so hard to kill. I'm really not good with plants, and I've made my money tree last, but also my mom gave it to me, so I felt like more committed to it. It's one thing if I buy a plant for myself and let it die, but if someone else buys me a plant and I can't keep it alive, I feel, I don't know, weird about it. Do you wub vampires? I do wub vampires. That vampire is really done looking. I'm so sorry. Let me try to fix her. Give her a little bit of chin definition. Give her a jaw or something. Okay. Dear Metalord. Welcome to the Fang Gang. I hope you enjoy your stay. And some bats. And some bats, of course. Nice. That vampire stare, right? The next Vincent van Gogh. I hope not. That guy was not mentally well. And I'm not claiming to be mentally well, but, you know, I'm not gonna be, like, hacking off no body parts anytime soon. If anything, I'm gonna be getting more body part added to me. I heard bonsai trees are therapeutic, but mine just made me sad because I killed it. Oh. Vincent van Gogh. Hey, Gojira. What body parts are you attempting to add? Oh, you know, maybe just some more boob. Some bigger boob, eventually. Mwah! Yay! Look at my fucking grease is coming off. My moisturizer's also on it. Guys, don't harvest my DNA and clone me, okay? You don't have my permission. Vincent really went through some shit. I need to, like, actually go and check out his lore. A Peebus? No, I don't want a Peebus. Thank you, Gojira. I'm doing quite well. I hope you are as well. All right. Oh, wait. Okay, Metal Lord, there you go. This one's for you, darling. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Woohoo! Woohoo! There we go. I was planning on cloning you. It's wrong. I said don't. I mean, I can't control what you do, but you know. If you have the technology, I guess maybe go for it. I can't make an army of lilies so you can take over the world. Only if I'm able to, like, mentally tap into them to control them. Because, let's be real, if you had an army of me, I don't know how much world domination would get done. I feel like there would just be a lot of lounging. And, no, I don't wanna do it right now. But, I mean, you can try. Okay. So, next up on our wonderful, illustrious list of beautiful darlings is Rubes! Ruby! Oh my god, yay! Rubes, is your turn. I'm very happy. Yay! Alright, Rubes. It you! It is! It you! All right, which color would you like your Valentine to be? We got all sorts of choices. The choices are endless. I mean, there is an end to them, but yeah. Let me know. Rubes, what color would you like? Don't make me wait. Don't keep me waiting, darling. Black? No! Okay, you're gonna get red. What about orange? Are you okay with orange? No, let's do red. We'll do red. Specifically chooses the one I told you not to choose. Alright. So red construction paper for Rubes' handmade Valentine card. Alright, Rubes, also, do you have like a favorite animal or a cartoon or something? Orange is good too. Too late. Or a favorite flower, a favorite food, something that means a lot to you. Let's do... I honestly think the black would work well with this. I do not want the black paper because I can't write on it. I won't have anything that'll show up on it. As much as I would like to, I don't have any of the silver metallic markers or anything. Badgers? Oh, that's cute. Wait. Can I put... Okay, feel free to say no. Feel free to reject this, but can I write... I would never push you off a cliff. I would never push you off a cliff. If not, I'll do something badger related. Just made the cutoff time. Oh, yeah. Oh, sheesh. I forgot about that. I only ask that because it's funny. It's a funny inside joke. No, okay, that's fine. We'll do a badger. Oh, I got a good one. Don't even, okay. Don't even say anything because I got a good one badger related for you. I don't think orange will show up on red. Let me do an experiment. No, I won't do that. Hang on, where's a red? Orange kind of shows up, but I'm gonna stick with black just to keep it safe, okay? Alright. Oh wait, I forgot stickers. How silly of me! I'm also gonna put some cute aminals on yours, like this hedgehog. Because I love hedgehogs. And there's also a cute raccoon one that I'm going to put on yours. And we'll do this owl as well, because I love owls. Do both. Nah, well, maybe. We'll see, we'll see. What else do we got? Let's do some of these. Also, guys, if I do send you your Valentine's cards and anyone sees it and they're like, who's that from? What's that? You have my full permission to be like, oh, that? My girlfriend sent me that. You don't know her. She goes to a different school. Also, I will send them worldwide. So even if you're not in North America and you want me to ship you your card, send you your card, I will be more than happy to do so. Because like I said yesterday, when I left my job, my old job, I stole a huge roll of postage stamps. Yeah, I do. I do have an international harem. Always have. Always have, always will. I'm a vampire queen. Of course I have a harem. You don't know her. She's in a different castle. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Okay. Actually, I think I'll do dark blue. Snail mail doesn't charge shipping. Well, technically they do. They charge postage, which is usually like a lot cheaper because if you're just sending like cards or letters, the weight is very minimal. So I have postage stamps and a lot of them. So there was a kid in my middle school who did the Canadian girlfriend thing. It's my girlfriend. I'm from across the world. Hey, you know what? I don't even care. I'm giving you permission. You can totally say that. You can totally make that claim. I don't care. I think it would be funny. Is there a limit on how many people you are sending cards to? Nope, not at all. If you want me to send it to you, I will send it to you. Some people may not want to give me their address, which is totally fine and understandable. But yeah, if you want me to ship it to you, I will. Any vampire who actually loves humans is a keeper. I think so too. Alright, here we go. And then I want to draw a picture of the badgers. Badger, mushroom. Okay. They have like kind of little triangle heads. Rubes, I don't know if you're old enough to remember this, but it's an old school meme before memes were memes. These guys are so cute. I love badgers. And boop, boop, with their cute little ears. And little paws. Beep, bop, boop. It low-key kind of looks like a Korok, which I'm not mad at. And they have like little tuxedo fur, which is adorable. I'm also going to draw mushrooms. Mushroom. Oh, fuck yeah. Can I ask for a Pokemon sticker? Sure. Oh my gosh, Mix Salsa, hello, my darling. Can I please get a shout out for Mix Salsa? How are you? Happy Valentine's Day, sweetie. Pokemon sticker for Rubes. Which Pokemon would you like, Rubes?
I love you, bitch.
Guys, if you haven't already, please go follow Mix Salsa. She is a very cool person and a fellow bat girl and is just lovely, overall wonderful person. Please go drop them a follow right now or else. Oh, snake. Oh, snake. Doing your nails as you watch, so gonna be lurky. Oh, beautiful. Are you doing Valentine theme or it's just something Just something else. I'm usually not a themed nail type person, but I will do Valentine's and I will do Halloween. But also Halloween's kind of a given. Just red. That's gorgeous. Classic red, of course. I love that. Well, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Did you want to close the raffle? It's fine. Can you answer me though? Rubes, which Pokemon sticker would you like? Actually, I probably should close the raffle. Let me deactivate it. I don't even know if I can. I don't even think I can unless I like exit this. So I guess we're not. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, we got these guys. So we got a lot of the OGs, a lot of the Gen 1s. And then our Gen 2s. The Badger's like, all right, you got me. That's true. He's a little guilty. It's kind of sad that meme could have been used as a serious concept the way Richard Dawkins proposed it like 50 years ago. No, it just means internet nonsense. I don't even get what meme like that word is derived from. Hello, welcome back, Wolvie. Hello. How's your day going? Rubes. Espeon? Espeon. That's this cutie pie, right? This one? Ooh, people are gonna be mad at you for taking it. Oh, I dropped it. That's this one though, right? I'm just gonna trust my instincts on that. Okay, yay, fabulous. All right. So for anyone new coming in here, I am making Valentine cards for chat. I do not think I'm going to have enough time to get everyone, so the window to opt in is pretty much closed now, but I will still do my very best to get everyone on the list. Also, if you would like for me to ship you the Valentine, I will. Do not share your address in the chat or in the public server. You are more than welcome to DM me, and then I will send it to you. Should I buy a Kuromi sticker for my army helmet? Yes! Of course you should! Why the heck not? You should get 5 Kuromi stickers. You should also get a Cinemo roll. Get Cinemo! Or Pom Pom Purin. Or Pochaco. Oh my god. I have this tote bag. I was shopping with my niece and she was like, why do you have that? And I was like, what? And she was like, why do you have a Pocacino bag? And I was like, Pocacino? What? Oh my god. Hello, Des. Hello, my Des. So good to have you.
No, God, please, no! No!
You came in so fast with that.
No!
Holy shit. You would have loved it, Zell, the way she was like looking at my tote bag. Mind you, this is an 11-year-old, and she was like, why do you have that? And I was like, huh? Meme is derived from Gene. Dawkins proposed the term to describe the spread and evolution of an idea, which it does. He just didn't anticipate that the ideas would be absurdist humor. Yeah, he just didn't know that it was going to be absolute mind-rotting fucking nothingness. Just absolute gobbledygook. Hello, Lex. Hi. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. Am I too late for a card? No, Wolfie. Just type V-Day. Capital V, lowercase D-A-Y. I'll get you one. I'll get you in there. Kuromi on the right and Hello Kitty on the left. On the backside, maybe a Finnish flag. Hey, cool. Are you from Finland? I know some Finnish. Just kidding. I only know how to say Santa Claus and Meet the Vitu and Yolo Poke. That's the extent of my Finnish. Okay, moving on. Don't get me yapping too much or else we're never gonna freaking get this done. Okay, dear Rubes. Thank you so much for always having my back and for being one of the best mods around. I love how you can totally always take a joke. You're awesome. Love, Lily. Oh, hang on a second. I gotta plug in my iPhone here. Oh, no, OBS. Oh no. No, shit. Oh my god. Please come back. Whew. Okay, I think we're back. Oh my god. Okay. What the hell was that about? Oh my god, OBS, please don't do this to me.
Did you miss me, Richie? Did you miss me? Oh, I missed you.
Oh my god, that moan he does during that though, god, that really gets me. Okay, we're back. It looks like my bitrate is doing all right. My apologies. Please refresh. I hate OBS sometimes. We're back. We're back. Okay. Whew. Oh my god. I was so worried. I was like, please don't do this. Please don't do this. There we go. All right, we're back. Oh no, now it's going down. It's going back down again. Oh my god, we're back again. Please let this be a normal field trip.
I cannot talk about it without crying.
All right, well, we're gonna try our best. Whew. Thank you, Lily, for always being so sweet. I appreciate you so much as a friend and voice and life. Here's to many more fun adventures. Yes, I appreciate you too.
Girl, that's a booty
Thank you
hole.
so much. With the danger? No way! Oh! Oh my god, okay. Mwah. There we go. That lipstick is a little bit not as saturated, but yeah, there you go, Rubes. There's yours. We're gonna continue on down the line very, very quickly. Next up, whoops. Next up, not that. Next up, let's see, choose a winner. We got Southern. Southern, are you still in here? Are you still available? Would you still like this? If you're still here, please make yourself known. Yay! Okay, fabulous, my darling. All right, so here's the deal. You get to choose your paper color. We got all the colors. We got brown, purple, orange, don't pick black, yellow, blue, green, red, brown, purple, orange, and so on and so forth. So yeah, which color would you like? Remember when you thought like 4 people were gonna get a card? I said 12 and there's 22, so I was not right, but also you guys said like 40, so relax. You can't pick black because I can't draw on it. I don't have anything. The purple looks good. Where is the purple? That's blue. All right, we're running out of purple, so just saying. All right, Southern, do you have a favorite animal or a favorite food or a favorite sport or a favorite pastime or anything like that that I can make a Valentine pun out of? Favorite movie? I said 26, guess I was close. Yeah, that's pretty close. I can keep changing the rules as much as I want. This is my house. My house. In the middle of the street. I don't know. I said 50,000, so I was close. Yeah. Just a little bit off. Just a little bit off. In the Price is Right rules, you would not win. I'm gonna do purple on purple for you, my darling. I know you love music. I'll do something music related for you. Alright, get off. Get off. This is more fuchsia, I guess, than purple or pink. Holy moly, this is so annoying to get. Ah! God! Okay. Well, we're not going to use that part because that part is all fucked up now. What can I do that's musically pun related? Okay. In the light, this looks purple, but out of the light, it looks more pink.